Welcome to Parasites Matter, the podcast where we dive into the secret lives of the world's tiniest invaders. In each episode, we shall explore the science, stories, and surprises behind parasites, from those that are found in the environment and all the living beings, including humans, that influence human health, history, and behavior. Get ready for a journey into the unseen world that lives with us. In this episode, we shall discuss about a parasite so small it cannot be seen without a microscope, yet it quietly thrives in your pets, your food, and even your environment. A tiny parasite that can shape the way we behave without us even realizing it. It has the remarkable ability to hide from our immune system and stay alive inside the body for many years. Welcome to the hidden world of Toxoplasma gondii. In the beginning of the 20th century, in 1908, French scientists Charles Nicolle and Louis Manchot discovered this mysterious organism in a desert rodent called gondii in North Africa. Initially, its life cycle and relevance to human health were unknown. Over the decades, research has revealed the parasite's fascinating biology. It shows a clear preference for cats, which serve as its definitive host. Yet, it can infect almost all warm-blooded animals, including humans. Toxoplasma is not just a parasite, it is a master of survival. It forms cysts in host tissues, evading the immune system for years. It is the only protozoa having all its stages, such as pachyzoids, tissue cysts, and oocysts that are infectious for humans. It is one of the most common parasites in the world that causes toxoplasmosis in humans. In the infected humans, toxoplasmosis may manifest as congenital, acquired, or ocular infections in the immunocompetent or immunocompromised hosts. Congenital infection occurs when a susceptible woman becomes infected during pregnancy. The infection can also pass from an infected pregnant woman to her unborn child. This occurs when pachyzoids, the active form of the parasite, circulate in the mother's blood and crush the placenta. If pregnant mothers acquire the infection during the first trimester of pregnancy, then the disease is much severe in the fetus. This may lead to stillbirth or abortion. However, if mothers acquire infection during the last trimester of pregnancy, the symptoms are mild and the baby may be asymptomatic at the time of birth. If the mother was infected by Toxoplasma prior to the current pregnancies, the babies do not suffer from congenital toxoplasmosis. Nearly 80 to 90% of pregnant mothers suffering from the infection do not show any clinical symptoms of the infection. Rest of the infected women may show Clinical signs and symptoms, the most common being lymphadenopathy. The acquired infection is transmitted to humans by the ingestion of Toxoplasma tissue cysts that are present in the raw or undercooked meat. Also, by the ingestion of the water, milk, or vegetables that are contaminated with cat feces that contain sporulating oocysts. Acquired toxoplasmosis is benign and self-limited in the immunocompetent host. However, the disease can become life-threatening in individuals with poor immune system, such as those with AIDS. In such patients, Toxoplasma encephalitis is a common and serious complication. It may occur with or without focal lesions in the central nervous system. Acquired toxoplasmosis is also the most common cause of intraocular inflammation of the eye.
You are listening to the podcast Parasites Matter.
Humans often encounter toxoplasma through what we eat or touch. Undercooked meat, particularly lamb, pork, or goat, can harbor dormant cysts. Adequate cooking kills all these cysts in the meat. In rural India, mothers insist meat be thoroughly cooked long before anyone understood the parasite. Apart from meat, salad vegetables, which are eaten raw, like lettuce, coriander leaves, beetroot, cucumber, etc., may transmit infection among pure vegetarians. This happens due to contamination of the plants with cat feces containing oocysts. If the vegetables are not thoroughly washed or cooked properly, there is every chance that we can get the infection. Even urban kitchens matter. A busy mother washing lettuce, peeling fruits, and cooking meat carefully is not just being diligent. She is defending against a parasite that hides in plain sight. Across societies, these everyday practices, washing hands, cooking thoroughly, avoiding cross-contamination, emerged independently and now align perfectly with modern science. These practices align with traditional advice to prevent Toxoplasma gondii infection during pregnancy. Domestic cats play a key role in Toxoplasma's life cycle. They excrete infectious oocysts in their feces, which can contaminate soil, water, and food. Consider this story. In a village in India, a pregnant woman avoids touching her cat. Her mother gently warns, "Let the cat do its business outside, or the baby will fall sick." Centuries before, science explained the risk. This tradition protected both mothers and child. Across cultures, simple behaviors such as keeping cats out of kitchens, wearing gloves, and practicing hygiene such as hand washing emerged as preventive measures. So next time we hear advice about washing vegetables, cooking meat, or handling cat litter, remember, it is not just precaution, it is a glimpse into a hidden world teeming with life and mystery. From village kitchens to urban apartments across the globe, Toxoplasma and other foodborne parasites has quietly influenced our behavior and habits. Remember, Good food habits and hygiene protect us from the unseen parasites.
You are listening to the podcast Parasites Matter.
Do you like museums? Do you like parasitical life forms? Then you are likely going to be very happy to know that the Tokyo in Japan is home to the Meguro Parasitological Museum, a vast exhibition dedicated to exploring life-sucking creatures, including a 28.9-foot long tapeworm. More than 300 species of parasites are on display, with well over 60,000 housed there in total. Scholars can also pursue 50,000 papers and over 5,000 books. The first floor is devoted primarily to parasites that feast on animals, while the second floor puts the focus on species that prefer human consumption. The museum was founded in 1953 by Dr. Satoru Kamegai and is thought to be the only one of its kind in the world. Thank you for joining us on Parasites Matter. If you enjoyed today's episode, share it with your colleagues, friends, or anyone curious about the hidden world of parasites. Send us your questions, cases, or myths you would like us to explore at parasite.matter@gmail.com. Next time, we will uncover another parasite with a story to tell. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, the world is bigger than what meets the eye.